Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy and my sinuses are a little stuffy. Hope yours aren't. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, absolutely appreciate you. More than, I don't know if I can ever convey. But it is what it is. We're moving on. This one's for you. So today we're doing another non-brew review. Another step down the line of the Suntory -196. This one's going to be the Yuzu and Lemon Vodka Seltzer, coming in at 5.5% alcohol by volume, 3 grams of sugars. Go ahead and again just say that the best part of this is that they put more information on the can than on the website. So what they do is they take the whole fruit, a whole lemon, they freeze it at -196 degrees Celsius. They crush said frozen lemon, and then they mix it with a proprietary Japanese neutral grain spirit vodka. And let me give a second wipe here, just so this printing down here is so per 12 fluid ounces. My calorie counting, carb conscious connoisseurs, the calorie count on this one is 125. Carbs are 3.5, a little higher than usual. 0 fat and 0 protein with 3 grams of sugar, as noted earlier. So if you're new to the channel, this one's for you. So normally when I do my brew or non-brew reviews, we try and get the singles. But this one, the caveat to this one is that over Memorial Day weekend, they had a sale at Twin Liquors. Something I used to frequent quite often before I got to San Antonio. Because if you buy 2 of anything, you get a discount. If you buy 3, you get a bigger discount. The more you buy, the bigger discount you get off of each bottle. That used to be nice whenever I would buy several bottles at a time, like the Maker's Mark bourbon. I used to buy 2 of those bottles at a time. It would take many months to go through them, but that's not what we're talking about. Today we're talking about this one. So this is the next step. So we're finally getting into the complex mixing flavors of this Vodka Seltzer. Let's go ahead and get it on the nose. What is perfect? Abso-freaking-lutely perfect. Okay. So what is a Yuzu? I don't know. That I guess is a Yuzu, is because that's a lemon. So that must be the Yuzu. It looks like a lemon orange. It does smell like a. Oh, it smells like Grandpa's place. Oh, that does. So my grandpa used to have a couple of huge grapefruit trees. These old as time trees. And those grapefruits would ripen and they would fall on the ground, and the cows would come along and they'd masticate on them. They'd eat them. They'd chew on them. It smells like Grandpa's field. Like right next to the house, he'd have that huge tree and those huge grapefruit. And that tree just smelled awesome when it would blossom and it would bloom. Oh, it smells like Grandpa's. I'm trying to hold it together here. I miss my grandpa. Anywho, it's very bright, very citrus forward on the nose. Whew, okay, so let's get on the palate. That's interesting. It tastes more like a Sprite. It does. It tastes like a Sprite. So this is the first step in the final leg of the Suntory Vodka Seltzers that we've been doing. This comes out of that third box, the more complex combinations. So the very first one was simple flavorings, just single. Then we started with the combos. Now we're in the complex combos. This is the last leg. So in that first leg, the drinks would fall apart. They would sort of just like bubble up, and the majority of it would just bubble up, and it would gas in your mouth before you could swallow it. That second one held on. So the first one was like 90-10. 10% of it would be left after 90% of it evaporated in your mouth. Then the second leg, you would get probably 75% after 25% evaporated. This one, this one's a little bit richer, a little bit thicker, if you will. We're probably pushing, I would say probably 80-20, maybe less. There is a bit more thickness. Here, have some. There's a little bit more thickness. It hangs around quite a bit more. There's a more substantial that you're swallowing instead of just carbonated water. This is actually nice. Give me a moment and I'll see if I can rank it against the ones I've had already. That's nice. That's very nice. It's like a very vigorous, what's the word I'm looking for? Invigorating Sprite. If you've ever had a Sprite, you know how it's got that like crisp bite, but it doesn't have depth. It's very light-ended. This has a little bit more depth to it. A little bit of sourness, a little bit of tartness, that bright crispiness. This is very nice. I like this one. Oh yeah. Dang, it tastes great. I need to look up what a Yuzu or Yuzu is. I'm not using my tablet because there's no point anymore. Everything that's different from any other one is right here. Right there, sorry. The calorie count and the carb count is usually the only thing that's going to be different on these. So I don't even need to have my tablet to be looking at the information. So this negative 196 was created for service workers. They needed a fresh, quick little pick-me-up or smooth you out, because service workers have the hardest time. They have the hardest job. They are nonstop, balls to the wall, banging it out, trying to survive. So it's kind of it's kind of a dilemma. Like, yes, they deserve something, but we need to be better. We need to do better as a society and a culture to figure out how to make things better. We've gotten complacent, very comfortable in the current state where we've been through hell for the past few years. Now we've sort of recluse ourselves. We've retracted. Now we want to get back to the core and take care of ourselves. But that's not the way to go. We have to open up. We have to look outward. We have to be able to reach out, see a problem, see somebody someone in need of help, and help them. I get it. Sometimes you can't. That's fine. Find somebody you can help. It's very sad that there's a huge swath of generation in Japan that are full-blown alcoholics just because life is so hard right now. But the bright side of this is the shiny, bright light that shines through those dark clouds is that Japan is turning it around. It's going to be a hard road to hoe, but it's happening. It's starting with Japan. The States is doing the same thing. We're clawing it back. Japan is clawing it back. Europe is starting to come around. I don't think China is going to survive. Russia, maybe. I mean, maybe. But yeah, Africa, I don't know. That's up in the air. They're not doing all that great, but they're starting to realize, yeah, this isn't going to work. So you can want hope and wish in each hand. I'm sorry, I can't really use the actual. You could poop in one hand and put all your wishes and hopes in one hand and see which one fills up first. You got to be real. We got to get back to reality. We got to get back to what actually works, not fantasies. We got to get back to reality. We got to start pulling things back, putting them back the way they were, because things were great for about 20, 30 years. Ish. You know what I'm saying? Good-ish. But now things are worse. Things are so much worse than they've ever been. And everybody wants to point fingers and blame. We need to all come together. It doesn't matter. Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, I don't care. American, Japanese, African, European, we all live on the same planet. Nobody's getting out alive. So it's up to us to do. I'm so sorry. We went totally on a side tangent and philosophy. But let's get back to it. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I should have saved that more for a talking with Mr. Randy situation, but there it is. Let's go ahead and get with it. Oh, the nose is great. The palate's awesome. The finish, crisp, clean, mostly. Nothing negative that I can find. But yeah. Let's put a score on it, right? Okay. Oh man. What was the last one? There's a peach and mango. That peach and mango was pretty good. I had that yesterday. That peach and mango was pretty good yesterday. I don't know. I'm losing. I'm losing track. I don't write it down. It's on video. It's on. Yeah. So there it is. The yuzu or izu and lemon, however you pronounce it. I like it. I think it's a very, very citrus, very grapefruit forward. Not really grapefruit, but very citrus forward, like a Sprite, like a very lively Sprite with a little bit of alcohol in it, which is nice. But there it is. Score it. Weak 4 out of 5. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was like a upper 4s, lower 5. The last few that I had, the more complex I think that the flavors get, the better it gets. I've got, I think, 2 more to go on this one, but there it is. In the comment section, wait. My fair price doesn't matter. It's the same as them all. This one's probably, I would pay more for this one than the first 4. Would I buy this again? Yeah, I probably would. I would probably look for the singles or a tall boy or something, just to have a couple, stashed away so that I have something good every now and then when I need something good. Would I buy this again? We just said that, and that's it, because I don't have my notes out. That'll be all. Excuse me. Ooh. That was bubbly. In the comment section, would love to know what you're currently drinking. Where are you at? Is there anything cool or interesting going on in the world of libations around you? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. My sinuses haven't really released yet, but there it is. As always, have a dang good one.